Thanks for stopping by at Twisted Art Designs. Guess what? I've got a new set of face-ups. Haven't done these in a while, and this is set number 10. Super cute and really fun. So I'm going to trim them out and show you how to add them to a magazine collaged image to make a focal point for your art journals, or you can make a paper doll out of it, whatever you want to do with it. And I just want to show you how to use the face-ups if you've never seen them before. Like I said, this is set number 10, and there's a link in the description box where you can find this set. So let me just show you real quick. Look at this cute face. I've got a Gibson girl with a ponytail that goes behind, cute little girl with space buns, this pretty girl here, and there's flowers and bows and leaves and things that you can put in their hair. This cute one with a long earring. I love her. She's one of my favorites. Turn this around. This one, look at that cute rainbow girl. And this pretty girl with her eyes closed, and you can use the bows on her ponytails if you want to, or flowers or whatever. So this is set number 10, and let's get started and I'll show you how to use them. So the first thing you're going to want to do once you purchase your file, it is an instant download, and you can just download it and print it. And I like to print it onto heavy cardstock. Now, it can be 96 or better. I kind of like 110 pound, but whatever you have on stock works. If you do it onto paper, I don't think they turn out as nice when you're trying to layer them with magazine images, but paper works fine too if that's all you have. And when I cut them out, I always go around the edge with a brush pen just so that I don't have a white edge. Here's the ponytail that goes with the Gibson girl, so if you see, you can put that behind and look at what that makes. It's adorable. But you can dress her first with the magazine body and then decide how you want her ponytail to be. So that's the Gibson girl. I think that's so cute. So much fun. And I just wanted to say while I'm doing some fussy cutting here. Oh, speaking of fussy cutting, these do come in a PNG file, a PNG file, and a PDF file. So if you don't, if you have a Cricut or a die cut machine that takes a PNG file and you upload this into that, then it'll cut it out for you. You don't have to do the fussy cutting. Or for the rest of us who just like to fussy cut, they've got a nice thick black line around them, which makes them really easy to trim them out. So while I'm doing this, I also wanted to say, this past year, I know I've talked a little bit about, well, I've talked a lot probably about my difficulties financially, and I know at one point I asked for assistance, and several of you helped me out, and I super appreciate that. I'm hanging in there with my bills, and I just thought I'd do kind of a little question and answer type of thing. I have had people ask me questions, and that's fine. I think when you do this kind of thing and you have a channel, I think it does open you up for some people to feel that they can question or speculate your situation. And I'm a super private person, but I'm going to share a little bit here and just say a couple of things. But some of the questions have been things like, you know, why can't your mom help you out? Well, I just wanted to say that for the last 2 years, my mom and dad were really helping me a lot. So they were keeping me afloat. They've lent me a lot of money that have gone to home repairs, air conditioning repairs, car repairs, vet bills, all kinds of things like that. And so at this point, I owe my mom a tidy little sum of money to the tune of about $15,000, which is a lot of money, actually. And now that my dad is gone, he passed away November 1st. We're coming up on a year, which is really hard to believe. My mom and I, you know, of course, still struggle every day missing him. And she is struggling herself because she was managing her household quite well with double income. So now that my dad is gone, she doesn't have his income or he had both VA and Social Security, and she's not getting that. So she's managing to keep afloat herself, or trying to, and keep her own house on a single income. So I really need to find a way to work super hard at paying her back the money that I borrowed, and to build up a security fund for myself so that I don't have to borrow if an emergency arises, an emergency fund. So I'm not asking for donations. I've done that in the past and I appreciate it, but I just hope that you all can see in my videos that I am working so hard at trying to create art that I can put in the shop, and to not ask for money, but to earn the money by being able to sell my art things. So I just want to say that if you feel guided to help me out, please follow the links, check out the shop, see if there's something in there that calls out to you, whether it's a digital, scrapbooking, digital, Julie nutting. I do layovers for Julie nutting dolls to dress them up. I do display cards, display boxes. I'm doing ACEO cards, which are, little 2.5 by 3.5 inch pieces of original art. Paper dolls. My display card set, where you can create a whole set of 20 display card shapes. This is so cute. Check that out. Oh, I love her. I love the Space Buns girl. She is so cute. I got sidetracked. Anyway, so if you can go into the shop and just check it out, and if you see something, your purchase is going to totally help me out, and I appreciate it so much. So much. Those of you who have been in there buying stuff for me this year, I've sold some display boxes, a journal or two. Actually, I've sold a couple of journals, and digitals and things. All those things just help me out to be able to stay in my own home, and I want to be able to earn the money to pay back my mom for her kindness and helping me out the last few years. It's humbling to be 60 years old and to be having to borrow money from your parents, but it happens. And I've had the question asked, well, two things. One, why don't you and your mom just live together? That's a really personal, and that's kind of like something where she's not ready to give up her home to move in with me. I'm not ready to give up my home to move in with her. I do love my independence. I love being with her, but I love my independence, and so does she. We've kicked around the idea of selling both homes and moving somewhere else and finding a house together and starting completely over. That's something that may happen down the road. Right now, as we know, house prices are high, which is okay for a seller, but houses are not selling because the house prices are high and interest rates are still too high. So around in this area, it's really hard to sell a house. So we're going to have the challenge of not only selling one house, but selling two houses. So it's something we're not ready for, either one of us. I've talked about my physical limitations, and I think a lot of you think, well, I've had that question of, well, why don't you just go get a job? I had a great job. I've had a great career, and I was injured, and I had surgery, and the surgeries went awry and caused another complication, which is called complex regional pain syndrome. And I have a hard time even doing this. So when you see me doing this, it looks really easy, and it looks like, wow, she can just do that. Why can't she go get a job? It takes me forever to do something like this. And a lot of times I have to do these kind of things with a drawing board tipped back in a chair. So I think that's why I admire artist Frida Kahlo. I'm not by any means comparing myself at all. I'm just saying when she was injured in her auto accident and she had to be in a bed, and she did art from her bed. And my art that I do, I mean, I've been doing art most of my life, but my pain management doctor recommended doing art as therapy, which I've talked about many, many, many times over the years that I've been doing these YouTube videos. And a lot of times I do this art with a drawing board in a recliner because I have to have my leg elevated, or I can't sit for too long or stand for too long or do things because of my back and my back pain. And I have back pain and pain 24/7. And I do this as a pain reliever. When I'm drawing, I'm not thinking about hurting, and it helps me a lot. So, you know, as far as people making the comment, these are strangers that don't know me, don't know my situation, and don't know my life. So I'm sharing that just to let you know that that's not always possible. And believe me, if I could, I would. This is not what I had hoped for. I had a great career, and this is not how I wanted to have my life be, but I'm not sad. I'm accepting of what is and what's meant to be, and I think it's made my creativity come out, and I share it with you to inspire you to use art for things like whether or not you have depression or anxiety or pain management or anything, just to get through a rough day, stress, anything. Art is just the best therapy of all. So again, that's my situations or my responses to the questions that I've received of why I don't just move in with my mom or vice versa and share the bills. We are going to get to that point at some point in our lives, but we're not ready. And I'm trying desperately to hold on to my house. I love my house, and it is my sanctuary, and I'm just trying my best. So if you want to help, the best way to help is to go into the shop and find something and purchase something that makes you happy, that brings you joy, that is something fun you can use as a tool for creating art yourself. So my digitals or FaceUps or little pieces of my artwork in the ACEOs or whatever. Look at her, she's so cute. Yeah, that helps me a ton. So that's all I'm going to say, and I appreciate everything that all the people that help me and all the people that make purchases and the donations that I have received this year. And I'm very, very, very grateful. I'm very grateful. You guys are the absolute best, and I'm glad that you've stuck in there with me, and I hope that you guys enjoy these FaceUps. I know that my FaceUps are something that most people really enjoy, so this new set, I just can't wait for you to play with it. And you're always welcome, if you haven't already, to join the Facebook group and show what you make. I've had a few people in there showing their art journal pages using the FaceUps, and I just love to see the creativity and what you do with these cute characters. So that's it. I'm gonna continue to fussy cut these out, and then I'm going to get out my magazines and find some fun and funky bodies to collage together to create these characters. So now the next step is to find some bodies, and I just start going through my magazines. These fun characters, proportions don't matter. Like the head could be smaller than the body could be bigger, and the head smaller. It doesn't matter when you're making a character for your art journal. Like this is a small little picture right here of a girl sitting in a chair. And the Space Buns girl, look how cute this would look. It looks like she's got her hand on her face, and she's sitting in a chair. It's so cute. I love that. So things like that. Find things like that that go with the characters and start to create your characters for your art journal. This Skechers ad is cute of a girl walking along holding a hat, and I love that face on that body. How cute is that? So that would be perfect. So I'm going to add that girl to that body. So here's a cute ad with a girl standing on a boat. And I think that the girl with braids looks just adorable on that body. So cute. So that is going to be, I'm going to trim it out. I don't know. I might leave the boat background. It's hard to know. But I'm going to just go ahead and glue the face into place and then decide when I make an art journal page if I keep the background or trim it out. This cute little ad with a girl kneeling in the grass. This would be so cute with this one. So cute. I just love the characters that they create. So here's a cute article about Dolly Parton. I love the body language, the pants, the green shirt, and look how cute that looks with the rainbow girl on it. Love it. That is going to be so cute to add to a page. This one would look really cute with this girl. And with this one, you kind of have to, you just cut that slit for the hair and then cut around the chin. And when you trim out the magazine image, you're going to slip that in there so that the hair is coming down in front and that this dark hair is in the back. So that's how you use that one. But she's going to look really cute. I love that body position. So here's how that worked out. I cut out the neck and I made the cut around the chin. And I'm just going to slip this in like this. And look how perfect that is. The hair lines up perfectly and it looks really cute. So once you've made your dolls on your magazine images, all you'd have to do is to trim this out. And you can either back it with a lightweight cardstock with just some glue stick to make it stiffer, or it doesn't matter. You can trim it out just like it is. But look at how cute, what cute dolls, paper dolls this makes. The girl with the mouse, she's got a little mouse on her head and glasses. I think she's so cute, and I love this little stance. That's really cute. This girl, and I'm going to add the flowers and leaves to her. I think that's cute. They're just really fun. Look at. So that's what you do with my FaceUps, is you create wonderful and fun characters. These, of course, have to be cut out. So they're going to need to be trimmed out, and then they'll be focals for on an art journal page. So I'll be doing some art journaling coming up really quickly here, some videos, and I'm going to use these characters on those pages. So stay tuned and check that out. They all need to be cut out. When you have something like this, if you want to keep the legs, all you have to do, it doesn't matter to me that there's lettering on here, because if you use alcohol markers, you can follow that around and you can color that, and it colors that image, or paint pens, and you could just change the color of her little pants and cover that up with some paint pen if you want to leave it a full body image, or I can cut it off to here and just use that much of it. So I'm not sure, so I don't want to cut it out yet until I do a page to put it on. But it's just some ideas. Love that. So cute. So here are my magazine characters made with FaceUps, and they're going to be super fun to use in my art journal. I can't wait to make pages. So I hope you go check out the FaceUps digital sheet and try this for yourself. Get some magazines and find some fun body shapes and fashion and add the FaceUps to it and make some characters yourself. I hope you like them, and I hope you go check them out in the shop. And again, thank you everybody for staying tuned, watching my videos, and for your support and your purchases. So thanks a lot. Go make some art today, because art soothes the heart.